Hello Saline, I'm Max Jones.
And I'm Cooper Whitley, and welcome to this episode of Hornet Nation.
Today we air a new segment, The Off-Season, chat with the bowling coach in another Coach's Corner, and a highlight video on a recent wrestling match. Take it away, Cooper.
For most athletes, the season starts long before the first competition. Today, Chris Stankovic takes us to an indoor track practice in this first segment of The Off-Season.
Technically, the indoor track season runs from the end of cross-country season, which is usually about the first week in November, and it goes all the way through the end of February. And then the spring season begins about the second week in March.
They're working on, we would call it aerobic development, and just making them more efficient runners. As any swimmer knows what I'm talking about, just making it so that they can run long distances better. We do speed development, which a lot of kids think that we're just distance runners and we're slow. We want our kids to be quick too, so we'll work on that throughout the year. And then right over there, they're working on core strength so that they can run more, be less likely to be injured, and be faster. So those three things: speed, endurance, and strength.
As one of the boys track captains, I want us to, we're going to try and excel at the state meet this year, indoor and outdoor. As well as we have a few returning all-state athletes, so we're trying to get them back up to where they were last year. For hurdlers, we do a lot of form work, getting us ready for outdoor season, and we do a lot of running and conditioning and stuff, just trying to prepare us for the indoor state meet and then outdoor season.
Weather's cold, your muscles are tight. If you're in shape, you're going to be able to survive that. If you haven't done anything all winter, you're going to pop.
I want them really fit, so when we get started on outdoor track, the real season, they're ready to go.
Now you know how much hard work our track athletes put in to train for the upcoming season. This has been the off-season. Back to you, Max.
With well over 50 athletes consistently competing in the indoor track club, they should be well prepared for the outdoor season.
With the winter season in progress, the wrestling team has competed in 4 meets up to this point.
Here are some highlights from their match against Lincoln. Saline started off the meet leading with a win from Daniel Paport. At 119 pounds, Kyle Boxeth was down by 2 points, then had an impressive comeback to win 4-2. Kevin Fuller quickly pinned his opponent in the first period. All 3 of these wrestlers are currently ranked 8th in the state.
After Saline was leading 18-0, they had a few losses which put Saline behind Lincoln 18-31. Saline then turned their game around and started to make a comeback, but ended short with a score of 30-37.
On a side note, congratulations to Coach Powers, who was named the MLive Coach of the Week.
Girls basketball battled against Ann Arbor Pioneer and won 43-31. Bowling competed for the win against Tecumseh and won 16-14.
Ice hockey clobbered Divine Child and won 4-2. Swimming fought against Ann Arbor Pioneer, but lost 105-80.
This week, Chris Stankovic talks to SHS bowling coach John McMullin in this segment of the Coach's Corner.
How long have you been coaching?
I've been coaching for Saline approximately 15 years.
What got you into coaching?
I'm a bowler myself. I started when I was 16 years old, and currently I'm carrying about a 208 average. Started with a junior program at Colonial Lanes years ago. Went to U.S. Bowling Congress and got my certificate for coaching, and I've been coaching ever since. And then Maplewood, about 15 years ago, said they had some kids from Saline that's interested in getting a team together. They asked me if I'd coach it, and I said yes.
And so how's the season going so far?
So far at the break, we're 4-0 for the varsity boys. It's just the way I like to be. We got a strong team this year, and I expect that we should finish fairly well, if not the Red Division champs like last year.
So what are your hopes for the season then?
To win the Red Division champs, win the SEC championship, and hopefully the boys will do well in regionals and go to state finals this year. That's what I'm hoping for. 2 or 3 guys have stepped up. Gage Wiedemeyer, which is a junior. I've had senior Jake Learman, Both my co-captains, they're doing well. I got a young freshman, Drake Jones, so those three's been putting up some decent numbers so far this year. Right now we're lucky, we're 4-0, and hope to continue that streak.
Thanks for joining us on this week's Coach's Corner.
Good luck to the bowling team at their next match against Skyline on January 21st. That's all for this episode of Hornet Nation. Tune in next time. I'm Max Jones.
And I'm Cooper Whitley. See you next time, Saline.
Hornet Nation, your ticket to Saline High School sports.